All right, guys, how's it going, Main Street Cinema Boys? We are back, and yes, WandaVision has dropped, and of course, we have the big three here with us today. James, how are you?
What's going on? Excited to be here. What's going on, y'all?
And Dave, how's it going, sir?
Hello, I'm doing great. Nice to be here.
Well, okay, we are going to talk about WandaVision a little bit. I don't think we're going to get into all the Easter eggs because there's 1,000 videos for you to go understand exactly what the hell's going on if you don't understand it. We're just going to talk about like how we liked it.
Yes.
How we can talk about some of the Easter eggs, but we're going to talk about how we liked it. And for the most part, just maybe get into a little bit of another topic about whether or not it's actually if anyone should be allowed to say this shit is boring.
Right.
But I guess I'll start.
You
Right.
start? Okay.
WandaVision.
Go ahead.
I enjoyed it.
What is it about?
What is it about?
What's it about?
Well,
What
explain-
about it did you
explain-
enjoy?
What about it did I enjoy?
Yeah.
So because explaining what WandaVision is about is something that people will try to do, and they're liars.
Okay.
Right.
So
And you can't even do that yet. It's only 2 episodes deep.
Well,
So.
it doesn't
it's
exist
Only
in it.
2 episodes in.
No, I mean it doesn't exist in its own world
Well, yes,
either.
that's true.
Like the main thing people have to get is that MCU stuff is not singular.
It's all connected.
Like it's all connected.
Yeah.
So if anyone just starts watching WandaVision, and if I tried to explain it to you, like give you a synopsis, you would just look at me like I was crazy. So there's no reason
Just look at
to.
it.
Oh well, this robot that got his head ripped off
Yeah.
is
And-
now being imagined
And
by
for the-
a witch creature.
Right. And for all the comic book diehards out there, like you really can't harp on it because there's how many times have we seen the universes get retconned?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
many different times. And each time they've done it, they've always done it in their own flavor. This is an example of one.
Yes.
So
Things I liked. I actually don't mind first 2 episodes being a little bit slow burn. Slow burn isn't a bad thing to me. I watch a lot of art house. I watch a lot of indie films. So just having something develop slowly does not bother me. And when it's MCU, this is a caveat. MCU, I'm not watching for the old-timey sitcom classic stuff. I get it. I've seen those things. I had grandma. I had babysitters. I knew it was Dick Van Dyke. The first, I know you were saying 60s. Like, Dick Van Dyke is a show about the 50s. It was made in the 60s.
Yeah.
But, so there was the 50s in the first episode and then the
60s,
60s in the second episode. And then
Yeah.
you said, 70s looked like the Brady Bunch when
Yep.
they did
Exactly.
they did the window
it very
coming
much
in.
looks like that. It looks like every episode's going to advance
It's
a decade in television.
Yes.
So
yes.
It's very
at least that's what it looks like.
Until her mind shatters or whatever is
Or
gonna
catches
happen.
up.
And we don't know what happened because we've only seen the first 2 episodes.
Well, no,
Right.
I mean her. Obviously, her mind is trying to break. And see, this is the thing where I say obviously, and then people are like, "I'm bored," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's probably because you probably."
There's something else gonna
But
happen.
the thing is, I don't care too much about that. I kind of saw it and was like, "That's cute," but I'm the type of person that's looking at like.
All
The thing on the shelf
Yeah.
with I paused the screen
watch.
when she's pouring the wine because I was like, there's words on that.
Yes. Yeah.
And I saw it. It was an M on it.
Yep.
I didn't-
House of M.
Yep.
And it said Maison, a word that I don't know, which I should have looked up, but
Dimension,
it House of M.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a huge M on the head
Yeah.
of it.
Well, Maison
So-
is.
Yeah, Maison means
Yeah.
house, but
Yeah.
it's not it's not misery though, the word that I saw. So but it doesn't matter. That's the point. We know that's where they're kind of going with it with that
Right.
with that wine. Things like everyone's pointing out like the watch or
Yeah.
the
helicopter.
toaster or the
Those were
helicopter.
obvious ones.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, they're right in your face.
Right.
Did you catch the Hydra?
Yeah. On the
Did you
watch.
catch the Hydra thing?
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
yeah. Well, I caught it. They said Baron von Strucker also
Right.
right before. So
the big old.
again,
Complete
that
with
is-
accents.
This is stuff. What we're saying is stuff that normal people
Will not catch.
do not catch, and will sit through and go,
I hated this.
"What is this shit?"
Especially for the ones that haven't seen the Dick Van Dyke Show or Bewitched or even the Brady Bunch show to
Yes.
come. So they're going to look at it and like you said, this is
Yeah.
stupid.
I thought it was genius, like the way they tried to do it.
Mhm.
But being genius, I know will lead to you losing a lot of the masses.
It could.
Like losing just people who are like, it's not all just casuals.
Mhm.
It's just people who were looking for something that is not that.
Right.
You know, like I brought up before we started filming, some certain types of movies, like First Cow, some other types of movies like that, like where you're watching it, and if you don't want to see two dudes chilling, like
this ain't for you.
like. What are you seeing when you see WandaVision?
Exactly.
When I see it, I'm like literally not even looking at the show.
You're looking at everything.
I'm thinking about like something happening in Doctor Strange.
So
Doctor Strange's movie.
that's another good point. So because one of the things that Marvel has done since the first one, Iron Man, is play the long game. So I don't think that anybody watching week to week for WandaVision is going to appreciate it until the entire thing is fully released. And then like from beginning to the end, like you'll see like, oh, okay, here's how we go from Iron Man to Endgame.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't appreciate Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Which had tie-ins too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots of tie-ins. So
okay, I'm gonna be the odd one now.
Okay.
What are you odd
about?
about?
I actually watched it for everything. I was excited to see the references to Dick Van Dyke.
That's perfect.
And
That's good.
Bewitched. And I mean, I noticed, like we were talking earlier, I noticed like in the first episode, because it was the 50s, she had the skirt on. In the second episode, she had a pair of pants on, which was a big deal. You know, and the fact that they were sleeping in separate beds, I thought that was amazing. I mean, there's that whole kind of Lucille Ball, Ethel Mertz characters that are developing. I enjoy that. You see that there's more. I mean, obviously you can watch it. So when people say it's stupid or whatever, I'm like, well, if you watch it, you see that there's more to it. You know, there's more to it. The colors that pop up in it from being black and white.
Explain those colors, though.
Explain those colors.
Explain those colors for those people that don't get it. Go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
The first time that we see the color is when the the helicopter crashes into their front yard.
Yep.
I'm glad that you think it crashed.
Well, it would not. Well,
it most likely did. That was probably a real helicopter.
That crashed.
And it turned into a little helicopter because Wanda's like, no.
Yes.
No helicopters crashing on my lawn.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, that brought me back. See, now that brought me back to Pleasantville. We were talking about that earlier, where that color is introducing new
things that don't belong.
Yeah, that don't belong in there. A new concept. It's throwing it off. So that's why I really thought this was good. Like I said, the costuming, the acting. I loved the lady from that 70s show was in it. I was like, yes, for the throwback.
She looked like she got some work done.
Yeah. She had a couple of things.
She looked 32.
I was like, wow, they got good makeup.
I'm just waiting for her to deliver her iconic laugh.
They should have brought Red back though. I'm mad they didn't bring Red. Yeah, dumbass.
Well, the boss is actually that. But I just think, I think it's great. I think it's going somewhere, and they're leaving you they're leaving you on the edge of your seat. Literally, this 30-minute show, they're leaving you on the edge of your seat that you can't wait because you want to see what happens next. So that's why I think everybody should watch it, because it literally leaves you wanting more. These little 30-minute things are not doing it. Like, it's like, I want more, but I know they did it on purpose.
Okay, yeah, right? I mean,
they're purposely doing that fish out of water thing.
Yeah,
like the whole thing is fish out of water. Even Vision and Wanda know that they shouldn't be there.
Exactly. So, they don't even know why.
Yeah, they don't know why they're there. They just know that something is wrong and whatever. So.
And that's the idea. Like, you know, people are floating ideas. They're like, oh, they don't know why they're there. It's Wanda creating. I think it's more Inception-like.
Right?
I think it's more Inception-like. Someone has a base level thing that they're doing.
Okay.
And then she's creating something to protect herself in that base level, or vice versa. She's created a level, and then someone else is infiltrating her reality bending.
Okay.
Like there's two levels of whatever's going on.
See, I think
because people are trying to penetrate the level she's on.
Yes.
And those people trying to penetrate the level she's on, some of them are good, some of them are bad.
But
we don't know which ones are bad.
But I also think that we were talking earlier, the cast of characters, her next door neighbors.
That next door neighbor ain't normal.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No,
right.
but the cast, I believe that they're all trapped, or they're trying to get out also.
Yeah.
Some
of them are trapped.
So like Agnes is
definitely
a character from the comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll let everyone figure that out. Yeah. She's Wanda's like witch teacher.
Yes.
But it's not the MCU, so it doesn't matter. Like, but that's kind of like what she shows up randomly. She's always there.
Okay.
Like, it's too convenient. Like, if you're just watching it, Agnes is just not supposed to be
in
like
exactly.
like there.
Like what
like
neighbor
that.
has a full-on chicken ready to?
It's ready.
Listen, not a chicken. It was a dinner because she had chicken, steak, and lobster.
Right.
Like, let's get into that.
And here's the pineapple.
yes, like she said pots, pans, eggs, everything. Like
Right.
it was ready. So like I said, I think it's good because it leaves you wanting more, always leaving wanting more, and I think that's what this successfully does. So I was like on the edge of my seat, and then the end of the show when somebody turns off the television, somebody turns off the television.
Yeah, that's my little theory is that whatchamacallit, everybody knows that she's just barely gotten through seeing Vision die twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's too late for spoilers. Like, you should have watched it. It's been almost 2 years by now. So not gonna apologize for that. So it's been almost twice that or at least twice that she's seen Vision die, and I think this entire season is her coping with that.
Oh, okay.
So, and then on top of that, like in the comics, she did have a kids with Vision, but I'm thinking that she made herself pregnant and that it's her children that are creating this
she makes
this
herself
thing
pregnant.
for her. Like they're trying to defend their mom, and this is how they're doing it.
I like that theory.
So that's my theory.
I like that
I'm hoping
theory.
I'm hoping it plays out, but I totally think this is Wiccan, one of her kids. From
I don't think
from the comics.
Well, unless they go these kids.
I mean, they're going to show them. That's what's coming in the Brady Bunch.
Yes.
Everyone wants so bad for mutants to be the whole point of this,
right?
And I'm like, look, like Kevin Feige isn't a fanboy like that,
and
but mutants will get.
They will
get introduced, but not the way.
I don't think
like
it's
not
gonna
just jump out and you're gonna have Jean Grey just jumping around and fucking Jubilee's coming out of the corner and stuff. You're not gonna have that. The X-Men are not gonna be on screen in the next 2 years.
Yeah, as much as I want this to be House of M, and she does the reverse, and where instead of she saying no more mutants, she says mutants. Like you said, Kevin Feige already, like, they had just gotten whatchamacallit, Fox backs. Fox back. Yeah. So like WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, all of that has already been planned out, done, and is pretty much in the can waiting to be shown to us. So I wouldn't be surprised if I did not see anything mutant related for all of these Disney Plus series.
I don't think we even need anything. I think there we go. Hey, here we go. Welcome back. No, I said just based on these first 2 episodes. I mean, the introduction of that black character.
Yes.
That's Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they don't hide that shit because look, you can't see, for a person like me, I read like press releases. So I'm just like, first of all, I know who the actress is who's playing Monica Rambeau. You can't tell me her. So basically,
you can't tell me she's not relevant.
Her name is something else. I automatically think she's like a plant.
Yes,
like she doesn't belong there. She's not a part of Wanda's made up world.
Okay,
she might be in a machine or something trying to like be in Wanda's world.
She actually hints to that in the second episode. When they're doing that magic trick, she goes, "Oh, I was standing behind the scenes, and then surprise, I'm here." So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. So I think that's kind of like a double entendre of what. Yeah, come on for the SAT words. Of what is going on. There's an echo coming back.
You're an echo.
I have an echo.
Yep,
I have an echo. Is that better?
You have an echo?
I did. Yes, I
Hold
do.
on.
I do. Yes, I'm like, you're sounding right.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I just made that noise in my mouth. We're having technical difficulties. We won't leave this in, but anyone that pays for the Patreon will get this dumb shit that we're doing right now. Okay, so
there we go.
You get an echo still?
Hello. Now I'm not. Yes, that was good.
You're not getting an echo.
I'm not now, but before it was kind of annoying.
Okay.
There we go. No, so just the. Like I said, I'm very excited about this. Then, like I said, I love the fact that it leaves you wanting more. Even looking at the end credits, they are forming something in the end credits, which I enjoy. So, yes, I'm all for it. Watch it. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah, okay.
Just watch it.
This you want to give your?
I think it's great. I think everybody's judging it a little bit too early. Mm-hmm. Like I don't think anybody will be able to appreciate it until the entire series is done, and then you can see exactly what it is that they did.
I mean, I think you should watch it if you want to. If you're an MCU fan, you're watching it.
Right?
You're watching it. Like this is not some like this is like Mandalorian. You're a Star Wars person. You're watching it. You're an MCU fan. You're watching it.
I mean,
if you're an MCU fan and you don't like it, don't watch it.
Right?
Guess what?
So
guess what? You're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it
anyway.
before. You're gonna watch it before Doctor Strange comes out, or you're gonna read about it. You're gonna read the synopsis, or you're gonna watch the show. If you don't feel like sitting through sitcoms, don't do it.
But if you are okay, and then on the flip side, if you're not an MCU fan, this is why I say watch it. If you're a fan of classic television, watch it.
I can't be telling people that've never seen anything that has nothing to do with the MCU to watch this.
No,
I know.
Torture yourself. No. For those who
gotta watch Emergency Awesome for 38 hours.
There's a lot you got to watch.
You about to make that dude to get all the subscriptions.
No,
subscribe to us.
Watch it listen. The classic shows that they have that they're showing, that is the entertainment that I feel.
You love that shit.
I do. That's why I'm excited about it. You know what I mean?
I'm actually
unless they're gonna do good times. I don't
Could you imagine? Now that would be some shit from the MCU.
As long as
I would give them every award.
They ain't blackfacing. I know that because Kevin Feige is not crazy.
But that one girl, they having afros and 2 black people up in there.
Yo, give her an afro.
People
will be so mad. People will be so mad. I know.
Yeah.
They're gonna jump to that. I saw the picture.
Yeah,
social justice warriors.
Yeah. No, but like I said, no. I think everybody should watch it because of the cliffhangers that it is.
Yeah, I like it. You like it. You like it. We all like the show.
We all liked it. Just watch it.
It's. We'll go over the top 4 arguments now before we sign off of people that don't like people that don't like it though. So, and we'll talk.
You guys are too harsh. Harsh.
So if
it's
you don't,
okay not to like things.
The top 4 arguments I've seen in toxic internet land about WandaVision, you don't understand.
Right.
Number 1 argument, you don't understand.
That's never.
Is that valid? Is that valid?
No.
Is that a valid argument?
No, that's just like saying because.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't. I'm saying what don't you understand?
You don't understand why you're bored. That's what they're saying.
That is the dumbest excuse I have ever heard.
If I say I thought
I'm
it was
bored because I don't understand.
First of all, it's a feeling.
Yes, not that. Yeah,
they can feel bored all they want,
but it has nothing to do with understanding.
Yes. Second, this is my favorite. You need to read more comics.
All right.
That's why you don't like the show?
Here's another thing.
No, that's why someone doesn't like the show because they need to read more comics.
Oh my god.
They need
you got to read more comics and understand
so
what's
they
going
can
on.
understand all the little tidbits of information.
No, you don't have to do that. First of all, we live in a world of you can Google anything. But
again, that person shouldn't have to do that either.
Right.
When you watch a show.
When you watch a show, you should be able to watch a show and not go look stuff up like the fact that people I go out and I watch like something like Emergency Awesome, which is awesome. I love that dude. I love that channel. Like to have to do that every time.
You gotta have homework.
I would be I don't do that.
You gotta have homework.
I just
to watch it.
But I can people do it.
Yes.
It's very it's weird to me, but people do it.
I think what that argument is, and I could be wrong. But I think it is because there's so many Easter eggs in this, and maybe because they're saying off-kilter things that they're saying, well, you should look up what they're talking about. I mean, I think I don't know.
That is exactly what they're saying. But people are acting like the fact that you have hidden messages and people should know them is a good thing.
So
it's okay.
That's one thing.
Like, it's good for us, fans.
Yeah, but
if a fan or anyone just goes, I don't care about that shit. Right. I just want to see an entertaining show.
So,
and like these shows are full of Easter eggs.
That's one thing that I've seen that Marvel is changing now. Because remember, like each movie that they brought out, no matter if especially it was a new character or even a new show, like they always did the introductory thing.
Yes.
Like they're not doing that. They're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
They're like assuming that
you should know
have watched everything.
I mean,
they don't care anymore.
Yeah, they don't care anymore. So
they don't care anymore.
It used to be like, okay, let me treat my audience
intelligently.
Exactly.
But it hasn't been like that since Phase 3 Black Panther.
But you have to remember,
and not even then because he was in Civil War.
But you have to remember that we had 20 years.
Close to it.
No, a decade.
Yeah, no, it's been
of the
feels
MCU.
Like it. Feels like it.
MCU.
Yeah,
it's
feels
not
like
20 years.
it's 12 years. No, it's 12 years.
About 12 years.
It's
Yeah,
12 years.
It's not
From the
20.
first Iron Man.
Yeah.
I mean, Blade came out
Yeah.
a long time ago.
No,
First
it's-
Iron
no,
Man
I mean,
came out 2008.
Yeah, it wasn't 20 years.
Wow, it seemed,
Man, we was
Yeah,
in the
that's
theater.
what I'm
We
saying,
were
I went
working
to
in the
that
theater.
when Iron Man and them came out.
No, not with Iron Man. That was like Blade and
Yeah, I remember all those, yeah.
Who isn't
But
part of
that's
the
not
MCU.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
MCU.
No, I didn't realize. I could have sworn it was like 20. I'm like, this shit been
Right.
out for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, if
I
you
think,
haven't,
I think we were still working at the
were
theater
that
when
when-
Iron Man came out.
Iron Man.
But we like I was in college, came back.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah, I wasn't
they-
there.
they-
No,
or it
we
was
was
like-
there when we did all the X-Men's.
No, we didn't see Iron Man. Iron Man's 2000. So.
Yeah, I didn't see Iron
2008.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely were not.
No,
there.
no, I know I wasn't.
We
Two-
did.
Yeah,
We
I
were
was.
not
I had just moved
Yeah,
down
it's
here.
been-
We don't even know where we were.
Yeah, no, we was there for the. We was there
Been-
for the X-Men.
This is what happens when you talk, when you like shit like WandaVision. You're like, where was I?
Yeah, when it
10
first
years
came
ago.
out, 10 years.
And then you're like, well, if you don't know where you were,
Yeah,
you won't like WandaVision.
Then you won't like WandaVision.
Exactly.
because you're an
But-
idiot.
But like I said, baby, I think that being that they spent so much time on the backstory,
Yeah.
you want to know what the backstory is? Go to Netflix, go to Disney Plus, and
Nah,
watch
you don't
all
need.
the stuff
Nah,
like
if
that.
you don't know about that shit, don't start.
Then don't watch it.
Start
I mean,
from the
literally.
beginning.
I mean, that like
Start from the beginning.
that's another thing. That's another show that they kind of put out, right? Like, was it Marvel Legends? So I think that's
Yeah.
what they're going to be doing to kind of
put
let
it-
everybody remember.
I mean,
that
who
shit
these
is not for
characters
me.
were. It's
listen,
not.
If you
I'm like,
got,
I already know this.
Yeah.
but
Who's
if you-
this for?
Listen, if you got Disney Plus, you can watch
You'll
all
have-
the Marvel stuff, so
exactly.
you can do all your homework
Yes.
and do that. It's quarantine. Nobody's not going nowhere.
Well, and the thing is, even if you watch every movie, if you're like a casual movie viewer, you're gonna see all these movies, and you're still gonna need to go and do
go
supplemental
supplemental
research or
research.
some shit because you'll be like, I have no idea what's going on,
oh, just
and
watch.
that's just that is. And look, I don't care if you don't like it
just watch
because
them.
guess what, I do.
There you
do.
go.
Like, I'm gonna enjoy it.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
enjoy it.
It wasn't for you. There's other things that you can
That's
watch.
the main thing.
Right.
But I'm not gonna call you an idiot for
Well-
thinking it's boring. I'm not gonna call you an idiot for not liking it because when I was sitting there watching, I was like, most people are not gonna like this.
Yeah.
But I
Yes.
was like, well, I don't know how what they're thinking, but it's not.
Exactly.
I was like,
Got nothing to do
what
with
they're thinking right now is not. This is for like even 60% of all the like half.
Right.
A bunch of people will
I'm
not like
just
it.
waiting for the argument to start where like people are going to be like, well, why did you emulate these shows, and not these shows?
Oh Lord.
So-
Well, that's like
Oh,
that'd be more
You know
smart.
that's coming. You know that's coming.
Like you said, good times. I mean, good times.
Yo, man,
I
if
need-
you don't give me good, give me good times. Don't get.
I'm not watching.
I don't want no
I
happy
mean,
days.
Exactly.
I mean, could you see Wanda or Vision doing
times.
West Philadelphia?
Could you
boys?
imagine? Wow, you never know. But
Oh.
I also think that we were talking about this earlier. I think that with this, because we live in a culture of binge watching.
Yep.
So I don't think that most people have the capacity to wait week to week to week.
That's also another argument that I just
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
agree with, though.
No, I don't think people have the capacity nowadays. They want it. This is the right now generation. So
it
they
is the
are
right
gonna,
now generation.
They're gonna literally wait until it all comes out because you're probably not hearing. No
I know
talk about
people
Man,
that have not
these are-
watched The
these are-
Mandalorian
Because they waited
until
till it
just
came out,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, because they
Until
waited
just
for
now.
it.
So
those
they
people,
binged the
those
first
people,
two seasons.
Those
Yeah.
people also didn't come on and go, "This shit's boring." In the first two
Right.
episodes, they just watched it. Wait till
And-
it came out.
and-
These are not the people that we're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about.
and The Mandalorian wasn't that well received yet until that final episode of season 2. So
I mean, we
that's-
liked.
we
I,
liked.
I
we liked-
disliked 2 episodes, and no matter what happened during that season,
Yeah,
I
but
still
it's
disliked
just,
those 2 episodes.
It's just one of those things where it's like people didn't latch onto it, and they're like, "Oh, like Star Wars for them was just
They need
this
that
thing.
jizz. They need the jizz fest.
Yeah, they had written it off already. Like some of them are barely coming back, and I think that had to do with like episode by episode.
I guess it-
Like
instead
if
of
they
looking-
had let us
Mhm.
binge the entire season 2
but you
all at
don't
once,
need to do that though.
yeah, I
Uh,
agree. I agree.
You know what I mean?
just saying.
Go with time. I mean, remember like back
Yeah.
in the old days, you had to sit there and watch television and like
I
every
still
week.
do it
Yeah,
like all the time.
Right?
I literally watch shows as they air. As they air.
You had to wait for every single episode of Supernatural
I watch Supernatural as it aired.
yeah. I'm saying,
and The Magicians.
Well, like
Yeah.
there's so many shows that
Like,
come
you-
on that air that I still watch, but like that are the whole like they need it now. Yes, they do, but those aren't the people that I'm like even like thinking like because that is the third argument actually. Give it the whole season, which is an argument that I'm like is fucking ridiculous because like if you watch a show and you're like, I don't like this, are you going to like you see the first episode? You're like, I'm not interested. Do you go? Well, I should give it the whole season. I should give it the whole season.
I like the show. Like I said, I mean, maybe because I like the show, it's hard for me to like.
And it is.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm saying, I'm like, I like the show, so I'm like,
I like the show too. But
I mean, everybody, if you're not gonna like it, then you're not gonna like it. But I'm like, but then
let's not forget that this is appealing also to a different demographic because this is the first time that they're really centered and focused on like a female character.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we were supposed to have that with Black Widow, but Black Widow
didn't come out yet. Now you're bringing up that.
Well, we were supposed to know. Actually, that was supposed to happen with Captain Marvel.
You think? Well, first of all, Black Widow was supposed to come out first and soften up the feminist, soften up the agenda. Supposed to soften it up. We didn't get Black Widow, so now Wanda's got to do it. I saw some. They were like, they should have put out. They should have put out Falcon and the Winter Soldier first. And I was just like, man, now you're just being
misogynistic. You know what I mean? No,
right? Well, it's because that show will have action.
Yeah.
Like people.
Well, this one will have action. I mean, give it a chance. It's been the first 2 episodes.
Will it have action?
I think it will.
See, this is the thing. I think it will have. It will have adventure.
Yeah, okay. It's not going to be like the last scene in Civil War.
Wanda having action is not good. It will destroy the whole set.
No, like I said, it's not going to be Civil War final scene. Yeah, but I think that there will be a conflict.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's got to be something that builds to that Doctor Strange multiverse.
Yeah,
I mean, mostly Doctor Strange showing up and making vats of beer like he did in Thor Ragnarok.
So I think that. So I just watch the damn show, y'all.
Right.
Episode by episode on daily week.
No reason.
Like, I mean, if nobody likes it, it's just like all the Marvel movies. Like you may like some people didn't like Captain Marvel, so like, but they did love.
I mean, I don't love it. I don't love Captain Marvel.
Well, I think they missed the point. I
ain't missed no point. It's a 7. 7 out of 10. That's not bad. I don't know why. You didn't love it. You think it was a 10? You think it was a 10? Get the hell out of here.
Don't go see what I did for what I put Wonder Woman 1984 at then.
Well, I didn't rate that out of a 10, but if I did, it would not be good. I would rather watch episode 1 of WandaVision 17,000 times than Wonder Woman 1984.
Well, that might be a short. That might be short for you.
That might be shorter than Wonder Woman.
It might be shorter than Wonder Woman 1984.
The last one before we get off is you should have known this show would be like this.
No.
No. If you're
no, why not? Why not? Why don't you read articles?
Right.
Why don't you obsess over the show and have expectations?
But see, that doesn't make any sense because with any show, I mean, let's take
no, and that's the point.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like with any show, like you're not gonna be like, oh, let me do the entire research of the show before it comes out. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yes.
Like I mean, that's just like me watching Scandal. I'm like, oh well, let me look up who Olivia Pope is, fictional character. You know what I mean? Fitzgerald Grant, like No,
everyone.
Just watch
Basically, all you're seeing right now in the toxicity of the environment is, if I say it's bad and you like it, you get offended because you feel like I'm Cyclops hitting you with beams in your face. But
there will always be those fanboys that just like, well, you don't know. Like, and this created like 2 different kinds of fanboys. There's a cinematic universe. And there are the diehard comic book fans.
Yes.
And I've seen both of them like war against each other because I'm like, well,
it's different now.
That's different now.
It's different now. Comic book and MCU fans are kind of combined, but then there's people who like both who are just like, look, I understand everything that happened. Right? I just don't want to like it. Yeah, I just don't like it.
You know who the Sheldons are? I call it the Sheldons.
That's the nerd from Big Bang Theory.
Yes, you know how like they specifically like it has to be word for word, verbatim from the comic book.
Those people suck.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be that. You know what I mean? Right. Like, oh well,
I don't think anyone's asking for that.
No, but what if it's like they're asking? Like you should know all this stuff already because of this.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Well, and it's like some people don't know it. Like it's a show on Disney Plus.
Most people don't know it.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Most people don't know it. And if I use the word like casuals, people are like, what the hell's a casual? And I'm like, well, I consider myself to be an obsessed crazy person about these things, about movies, TVs, and especially Marvel. A casual is someone who's like, I'll watch Doctor Strange man or whatever. And then I'm like, hey, you know, the producer, they're like, who is Kevin Feige? Who is? They don't know the names of any of the actors.
They are watching it because it's a good show.
They watch it because there's like little mystical. Oh, he made like a little little
it's
circle.
Awesome. Yes,
Right?
That's how most people watch this
Casual
stuff.
fans and diehard fans have one thing in common: they're both fans.
Fans.
Short from fanatic.
Stop killing each other.
Yeah, that's like there's a reason why you guys are called fans.
That's
period.
I guess our main point of this entire thing was, hey guys, can we all just get along?
No, no. That's not the fun of it though.
Yeah,
so
you want to argue.
You want to argue.
Yes, and have your own ideals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's what makes it
like you talking. You like that sitcom shit? I'm like, that's whack.
It was awesome. I don't care what you say.
That's whack.
Watch it because of the sitcom.
I like it because I can kind of see where they're going. Like, okay, this is gonna be like an entire thing.
The whole sitcom setting doesn't actually add to what's going to happen. It's a setting.
Yeah,
like it does. Like there's nothing actually connected to.
Not
what,
the sitcom.
the sitcom portion.
I disagree
is a setting
just a little bit.
To something bigger.
I disagree just a little bit
for comfort.
Okay.
Like I think she's doing it for
No,
comfort.
no.
But once it develops into that, before right now, first 2 episodes, all we can say is that
I actually
they are
think.
mimicking-
We think she could get the Fresh Prince and then get into a fight in Northtown, Philly, in West Philadelphia. And she gets in a fight.
Yes.
I actually think as we watch her go through the errors, like once she gets back to present time, like whatever show that they pick for that, like then she starts to snap out. I think it's a timeline. Period.
But that's not. Yeah, what I'm saying is that's just the setting.
Yeah,
it has no. If I ignore the setting completely, I will get everything that's going on. It's just the setting is the setting. So that's the background.
Okay.
That's fine. I didn't get any Easter eggs from the settings.
No.
There's nothing telling me anything about anything that's going to happen in any future movie or anything because of where they are.
It's fan service.
It's just cool.
Well,
it's
that's
just
what
fun.
Yeah, that's what brings people
it's
in.
Ambitious.
Yes.
It's fun. It's cool.
That's what supposed to bring people in.
I don't see the setting.
I mean, it's not the
being
most
that
important. No, it's not.
No, it's my least favorite thing about it.
Oh no, I said for me that was my most. For me, it was my most favorite thing because it brought.
And that's fine.
It drew me in. You know,
my favorite thing was being able to pause my screen, which people don't do.
Right?
And like look for words on shit.
That's
how I watch it.
I mean,
most people are doing it. But that's why that's why you got to go on YouTube and watch videos.
I did that entire thing for the animated sequence of the second episode.
Yes, with the.
Did you watch the end? Well, we'll talk about that later. Guys, watch those end credits. Too.
Yeah, that's it. I watched. That's what I said. Those were really interesting. Anyway, so let's get up out of here, guys. It's been a really great day.
30 something minutes. We went for a long time.
I mean, half of that was you trying to fix this.
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna cut off some of that. You won't get this screen, guys. You won't get that screen. You won't get that screen. But let us know what you thought about WandaVision.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Did you hate it? Did you think it was boring? Did you love it? Do you think people that don't like it don't understand? They need to read more comics, give it a whole season, or they should have known. Any 4 of those, or all of the above.
All of the
Which
above.
one do you think?
Just watch it.
Please let us know. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace. Later.